Consider yourself a feminist?
No, I'd consider myself a misandrist.
So a feminist?
No.
Well, what's the difference between a feminist and a misandrist?
A feminist believes that everyone is equal. A misandrist believes that women are actually better than men.
Shut the fuck up in 2020!
Take it down. Take it down. Take it down. We need it going.
Patrick did it for sure.
Patrick did
100%.
it. Oh.
That man did that shit.
So can you tell me why? I thought he was out of the house.
What is that? Okay. But you shouldn't even be talking.
Yeah, we know she never takes a good look at herself in the mirror. No self-reflection.
Not at all. That's crazy.
Yeah, but his time frame doesn't make sense. His shoes didn't match when he went into whatever triple V's or whatever. His shoes didn't match. When he came back to the house, it was he went outside to go check on Lindsay, but then went inside to check on the kids, but then they found him on the couch. I'm confused. Timeline doesn't match up.
You're pro Lindsay Clancy.
I'm pro Lindsay Clancy,
Wow.
always. The timeline doesn't match up. So tell me more about why his shoes didn't match up when he went from CVS to whatever V's.
Yeah, so you're not like she did it or didn't do it. It's that Patrick did it.
It's that Patrick did it.
We're seeing what the jury says, right? You know, that's our justice.
But juries can be wrong. Juries can be wrong. Juries can be wrong.
You got to take your meds, people. You got to.
I told you that bitch crazy.
Never before have we seen
that man standing there with her. I know was not her. That even if it's her brother, what? I think that we should be allowed to hit again. Like at this point, like on the street, wherever. Like it should be allowed anywhere. Like this is crazy.
So many mothers and women rally behind somebody who confessed to killing her 3 children.
Yeah, I know. That's like the whole problem with our pro-abortion culture, but keep going.
And it is not because we cannot hold women accountable. Many of us see ourselves in Lindsay.
Hello, do you have children at home?
That we could have been only one step away from doing some of those horrific things because we experienced significant mental health issues.
They got you locked up. They won't let you out. You need to go. All of you, every single one of you that are saying this crud, you got to go. You got to get locked up at this point. This is great.
After one of our children was born, and many of us know just how dark some of those thoughts get.
Please someone call Child Protective Services and make sure this woman doesn't have small children at home. Because this could be like a pre-confession TikTok as far as I'm concerned. I don't think it's many of us have had dark thoughts about strangling our children. Maybe you have had and you're...
If a man said some stuff like that, he's going to prison before even doing anything. Like he's gone. You're never going to see him again. That's crazy. But genuinely, we really do need to figure out how to get police called on these people or sent over there, or hey, you put this on the internet, this must mean that this is really how you feel, let's hold you accountable. That's crazy. I'm all for freedom of speech, but when your speech is talking about potentially harming a child, what are we talking about?
I wonder if you confess that to a priest, would they be, or a therapist, they would have to tell on you?
That's a good question.
I think that, she's like, y'all in the comments, if she said that to a therapist, would they have to report tell CPS, or they have to report that, right?
So then why wouldn't we, even though it's social media, right? Like, why wouldn't we?
We're numb to retarded women. Can I say that?
Oh.
Retarded women?
But because they'll just say whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that you just think that now at this point.
Man, with the women talking again. Like, here we go. They're just women talking. Like, here we go.
Trying to like project your feelings here, but please make sure you get the help you deserve. This is not a normal thing. Why are you trying to then lump in, was it like 1 in 7 women or something like that who suffer from postpartum depression into Lindsay Clancy? Like, stop trying to make any woman who suffers postpartum depression also part of your little club of weirdos that's like raising money for Lindsay Clancy who strangled her 3 kids. Just stop.
Exactly.
You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Hi, my name is Quinn Pratt, and I like going around on the internet and finding people who are in childcare services and say that they thought and fantasized about taking their own children's lives, and I report them to their employers. And today I got confirmation of a few of them who've been fired. So, Maria F. from Utah, you were a babysitter. You've been fired. Leslie P. from Massachusetts. You were a babysitter and you've been fired. Gabrielle V. from Texas. You were a nurse. You've been fired. And Jocelyn L. from New York. You were a nurse and you've been fired. You see, being part of the whole conspiracy theory of Lindsay Clancy and that her husband actually did it is neither here nor there. But when you post videos saying that you too have had thoughts of taking your own child's life when you are in childcare in some sort of way, yeah, you have no business being around other children.
What do we do for this man? What do we do for this man? Like, seriously. This is crazy. This man did so much more for society than I don't even know. This is crazy. Like, shout out to that guy. We need more like you. Like, that's amazing how he did that. That is sick. I don't know how he did it because I don't know how all that stuff works, but the effort that he went through in order to make sure it got done and it worked. What? Let's do something. I don't know.
Way downtown!
Oh, it's money for him.
That's the best thing to do. Give this man Lindsay Clancy. They don't care about the evidence. They just want her to. She's a woman. Why?
Yeah, exactly. I've been doing this for 20 years, and this is the first time I've seen people who affiliate and recognize and say, this person has a psychosis, and I there should be treated special because I had the same psychosis. So I've had clients, and I have clients currently, where we are taking their messages from TikTok where they've said, hey, I have this particular delusion. It is a delusion. It is a psychosis. It is a homicidal or suicidal ideation, and we are filed motions to restrict their rights, to have the children removed, to have a forensic evaluation, a mental health evaluation. This is about children, not about parent rights. And so when it's framed the way that it's been framed by these supporters, it's framed in a way of, let's focus on me and my rights. Well, if you look at Lindsay Clancy, she had a husband who made $400,000. She had a mother, a father. She had multiple doctors. She had more help than anyone that I have had. Woo! I represent a lot of women. I've never had anyone with that much help. And so when I look at like, what's the defect here? Well, the defect has to do with how people are identifying with the child killer.
Yeah! Yes, sir. God, like, thank you, Jesus, that is the case. Like, that there's people that are doing something about this, because this, I mean, at this point, I'm like, y'all really need to all go. Like, y'all, we gotta separate at this point. Like, that's where I'm getting to, because I can't even trust going to a store around y'all. Like, what if I don't know. Like, y'all are that crazy. It's wild to me. Like, we gotta separate y'all in society. Like, I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling about it now. Like, y'all all need to go into an area and we just keep y'all there and locked up. And then y'all are great. Y'all are peace. Y'all, that's what you want. You want to all be around each other and being like, oh my gosh, me too, girl. Oh yeah. You want to do that? Go all somewhere together where y'all can do that. Yep. But leave all of us sane people out here. Like, this is crazy. Have the right to control other people's lives, believing you never have to hear others' opinions, believing that when you're offended, others have to care, believing there are two sets of rules, one for you and one for everyone else. Amen. Come full circle to radical feminists arguing that women are driven psychotic by female hormones and therefore can't be expected to have agency. 100 years of women's rights up in smoke.
Wow.
That's a crazy,
that's good.
Crazy point right there. That's a crazy point.
We were discussing that too.
My husband said that the other day. He was like, well, if that's the case, well, then y'all all need to go locked up or can't have.
Men should be over you. You're not responsible for your actions.
Yes.
Therefore, men should be responsible for your actions.
Literally
therefore,
goes back.
we should make all the choices for you.
It goes back.
right back to where it's supposed to be.
It goes right back to how it's supposed to be.
Either you know better or you don't.
God is good. I'm just saying, it all just rolls back around. How it's supposed to go. Nothing patriarchy. Women are individuals. Misogynists, you don't control me. Sees a stud or a Chad they'd call, and they're like, oh.
She testified that she had moral. Wait. Oh, he testified. Yeah, they made it moral awareness, so she knew better.
Yes, I mean, it's pretty obvious when it's that many. There's just so much time that hear me out. If it was all at once and herself, like the crazy ladies that drive their car off a bridge and all of them kind of thing.
I don't know. Well, there hasn't been a woman that has driven off the bridge. What she did is she drove the car to the edge of the bush collar and then let the car go by itself. Done it. See? All the women that done it,
because it's our nature.
They all saved themselves.
Even our nature can't even. That's crazy.
Yeah. I want to take them all out and kind of live my life, but I want to make it look like I didn't want to live my life, so that people don't look at me weird. Yeah. Still
so selfish. Like what? Oh my gosh. Women will post this and then wonder why the entire planet and every major religion has imposed strict social restrictions on their sovereignty since the dawn of time in every place humans have ever lived.
Do you get me?
That's so crazy.
They had it figured out. Yeah. They had it figured out already.
Now the chastity stuff, like I remember in school learning about that, being kind of freaked out, like what the heck? But now it makes so much sense. Yeah. Like, dude, y'all we cannot be trusted with our own brains. Like we can't. Like in all honesty, like we can't. And I'll be honest, I feel the same way, but that's why I went and I made sure I have a husband. Like where I don't make the final decisions anymore. And I like that. Like, oh wow, like you know what? I was being a little bit, those things that happen, those hormonal things that where all of a sudden you're feeling a way about something and there's really no point to it. Yeah, that happens to every single one of us. But what the smart women do is we go and get a man that's like, stop doing that thing that you're doing. That's stupid. What's the point of that? And it's like, oh, wow, that is so true. I am being really stupid right now by letting those things control me. Right? But we need that. That's honest. That's what we need. There's no accident that's why men are over us. Okay? But the way that we have to understand that is the only way that we can get better. Because at this point, even me, I'm like, oh my gosh, like there's no help. But because I too was at one point thinking that I could do it all by myself and I have it's just emotions that happen sometimes, and I go to work and I would treat somebody different because of me being on my period or something. What? Like I look back at that and think how I thought I was doing bad all by myself and I was living properly and I'm a good person and blah, 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 all while not being like, dude, quit doing that thing that you're doing where your hormones are ruling you and stop being a dick. Stop being that way. Like it's that simple. But until you get checked on it, you're going to think that you could just be that way,
Wait, what did it say? I can't read, y'all.
Women want 21st century freedom, independence, and agency, but want their husbands to be responsible for whatever their woman does or says, like it was the 13th century.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah! Hey, knock it the fuck off.
Lindsay Clancy supporters, you guys need to be careful what you wish for. Because before all of this happened, there was a big difference between postpartum depression, anxiety, baby blues, feeling overstimulated, overwhelmed, having a bad day, versus having all-out psychosis and truly being at risk of harming your children. But by putting out there with you holding your baby that you relate to Lindsay Clancy, you are erasing the line between just having a bad day versus being someone who could hurt their kids. What you are saying is that you want any sign that a woman is struggling to be treated as the most extreme form of that. You don't want a bad day to be treated like a bad day. You want it to be a sign that you could be the next Lindsay Clancy. You think that what you're telling people is that women just need more help and resources and support, especially in early motherhood. But what you're telling people is that anytime a woman is struggling, she's actually on the verge of having a mental breakdown. What people are hearing is that having the baby blues might actually be a sign that a woman is ready to hurt her kids. And we're already seeing the consequences. Paralegals and lawyers are getting on social media and saying that they've had a drastic uptick in phone calls from men concerned about the well-being of their children, particularly when it comes to custody battles. And these lawyers are taking it seriously if the woman is online saying that she relates to a mom who strangled her kids.
God.
There are men breaking up with their girlfriends and canceling weddings because generally, if the woman that you're with says that she relates to somebody who took the lives of her kids.
But this is what happens when no lines are drawn and women are ruling everything, that we have completely lost our minds. And we don't understand why. And what's so funny, gentlemen, I'm sorry to let you in on the brains of these idiots, is that they have no idea. Like, they genuinely have no idea. They think in their brains that they're doing the right thing, that they have convinced themselves, all because of some weird underlying woman cult that we all have and can't break out of because we've been passed down from generations now. And that's what it all is stemming from. All from this movement. All from this, to where it's all the way down to where we are literally having to go back to not being able to be in charge of our own brains anymore. And I'm for it. I'm with it. I think it's necessary. And I think, dude, the sooner that we do it, the better. Because I got a son. I have a son that I have to worry about.
Well, think about this. What if one of our kids, like, what if one of our kids, like say if Mark was like, you know what, y'all? Sometimes I'll be like this close. I'm just like her. I'll be like this close to wrapping my hands around Royal's neck and taking him out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what do we do about that?
You'd call somebody. Like, you gotta go, kid. Love you.
So
we love
crazy,
you, but
bro.
you gotta go. But
like, even
why?
A kid.
But this is what I'm saying. I'm just so grateful that in this case, it does seem like it's so crazy that we are all waking up. We're all like, okay, these bees need to go.
Yes.
And I'm grateful for that. So
God
in a
works
weird
mysterious
way,
ways.
I was going to say, in a weird way, it might be weaning out these ladies that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's creating a very clear, defined line here, you know? And I think that is very helpful in a way, in a weird way, you know?
They don't want to risk having a family with that person. And just remember, when all is said and done and this case is over, these videos are going to be out there forever. Your support of a woman who brutally unalived her own children is going to be out there forever. And this might change how people view women's mental health, but I don't think it's going to be for the better.
Nope.
Exactly.
You smart. All right, we ain't gonna take up much more of
You
your time.
smart.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But that's what I'm saying. Gentlemen, is this weirdly the thing that we kind of needed to happen in a society, to a possibility to where we can separate them, get them out of here? Like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see y'all there.